Hello students, welcome to Ajax Academy YouTube channel. In this session, I am going to discuss laws of motion. In this objective type questions classwork, that is lecture 1. First one, a force of 12 newtons gives an object an acceleration of 4 meters per second square. The force required to give it an acceleration of 10 meters per second square is 15 newtons, 20 newtons, 25 newtons and 30 newtons. Now let us discuss. Let us go to the solution. Given here F1 12 newtons and A1 4 meter per second square, A2 10 meter per second square. We have to calculate F2. First, from Newton's second law of motion, F is equals to ma. From this, it can be written as F1 by F2 is equals to A1 by A2. Substituting the values 12, F1 12 and A1 4, A2 10. So, by cross multiplication, F2 is equals to 12 into F2 is equals to 12 into 10 by 4. Here 4 ones, 4 threes, 10 threes 30 newtons. So F2 is equals to 30 newtons. So the force required to give it an acceleration of 10 meter per second square is 30 newtons. So fourth option is correct. Okay, next second one. Forces 5 root 2 newtons and 6 root newtons are acting on a mass of 1000 kilogram at an angle of 60 degrees to each other. What is the acceleration of the mass after 10 seconds from the instant the forces started acting? Here they given the 4 options. Which option is correct? Let us discuss. Now let us go to the solution. Here we are finding the acceleration. They given the two forces and mass and angle 60 degrees. So now first A is equals to square root of F1 square plus F2 square plus 2 F1 F2 cos theta by m. Substituting the values, A is equals to square root of A is equals to square root of F1 square, nothing but 5 root 2 whole square plus 6 root 2 whole square plus 2 into 5 root 2 into 6 root 2 into cos 60 degrees. So here A is equals to, we are getting root 2 whole square, 5 root 2 whole square, root 2 whole square nothing but 2, 5 square 25, 25 2s are here root of 50 plus 6 square 36, 36 into 2 72 plus here 2 into 5 root 2 into 6 root 2, here root 2 into 2, 2 cos 60 nothing but 1 by 2. So 2 into 1 by 2 into here A is equals to root of 5 root nothing but 50, 6 root 2 was nothing but 72 plus 2 into 5 6 are 30, 30 into 2 60 into cos 60 1 by 2, 2 gets cancels, m nothing but 1000. So A is equals to here root of 60 plus 72 plus 50 182 by 1000. So root 182 13.490 by 1000. So A is equals to 0.01349 meters per second square. this is the acceleration. So here in this, which option is correct? 0.01349. First option is correct. Okay. Next one, third one. A stream of water flowing horizontally with a speed of 15 meter per second rushes out of a tube of cross-sectional area 10 to the power of minus 2 meters square and hits a vertical wall nearby. What is the force exerted on the wall by the impact of water, assuming that it does not rebound? So here the given density of water, that is 1000 kilogram per meter cube. Now let us discuss. Let us go to the solution. Here we have to calculate the force exerted on the wall by the impact of water. F is equals to A into V square D. Substituting values, here A nothing but they given the area 10 to the power of minus 2 meter square, and here V square they given the speed 15 whole square. So this is V, and D nothing but density of water, or this can be written as 10 cube. So 10 cube, V square nothing but here V 15, D 10 cube, and F 10 to the power of minus 2. So here 10 to the power of minus 2, 10 cube, 10. When bases are equal, with respect to multiplication, power should add. So 3 minus 2, 1. So 1 nothing but 10. 10 into 15 square. So that is 10 into 15 square nothing but 225. So 225 into 10, 2250 newtons. Okay. So what is the force? 2250 newtons. So which option is correct? Second option is correct. Okay. Next, fourth one. Three forces F1, F2 and F3 are simultaneously acting on a particle of mass m and keeping it in equilibrium. If F1 force were reversed in direction only, the acceleration of the particle will be. Here we have to calculate the acceleration of the particle. Let us go to the solution. If the forces are acting simultaneously, F net, that is net force, is equals to F1 plus F2 plus F3. So if these forces keep the body in equilibrium, then F1 bar plus F2 bar plus F3 bar is equals to 0. So this can be written as F2 bar plus F3 bar is equals to minus F1 bar. So here net force, that is equals to, substituting minus F1 plus F2 plus F3, that is equals to, here in the place of F2 plus F3 substituting minus F1. So minus F1 minus 2 F1 bar. So from this A is, here we are getting net force is equals to minus 2 F1 bar. So acceleration is equals to F by m. So in the place of F, minus 2 F1 by m. So acceleration is equals to minus 2 F1 by m. Okay. The answer, fourth option, is correct. Next one. P and Q horizontally push in the same direction a 1200 kilogram crate. P pushes with a force of 500 Newton and Q pushes with a force of 300 Newton. If a frictional force provides 200 Newtons of resistance, what is the acceleration of the crate? Let us discuss. Now let us go to the solution. F or, so here resultant force is equals to F minus F. Here F nothing but F1 plus F2 minus F. Substituting values, here they given as 500 newtons and this is 500 newtons and here 300 newtons. So 500 plus 300 minus F, 200 frictional force provides 200 newtons of resistance. So F nothing but 200. Here 500 plus 300, 800. 800 minus 200, 600 newtons. Now we are finding the acceleration of the crate. A is equals to Fr by m. So that is equals to 600 by 1200. Here 0, 0, 0, 0 gets cancelled, 6 1s, 6 2s. 1 by 2 nothing but 0.5 meters per second square. So acceleration of the crate, that is 0.5 meters per second square. So which option is correct? Fourth option is correct. Okay, next one. A balloon has 8 grams of air. A small hole pierced into it. The air escapes at a uniform rate of 7 centimeters per second. If the ball shrinks in 5.6 seconds, then we have to find the average force acting on the balloon is. Okay. Here options are given. Now let us go to the solution. From Newton's second law of motion, F is equals to ma. So that is equals to mv by t. Here they given the mass 8 grams, converting into kilograms, that is 8 into 10 to the power of minus 3. And the next here they given as v 7 centimeters per second, nothing but converting into meters, 7 into 10 to the power of minus 2, and time they given as 5.6 seconds. So 8 into 7 nothing but 56 into 10 to the power of minus 5 by 5.6. Here 56 1 ja, 56 0.1 ja. So this is 10 to the power of minus 5. Here 0.1 can be written as 1 by 10. 1 by 10 nothing but 10 to the power of minus 1. So this is equals to 10 to the power of minus 4 newtons. So F is equals to, we are getting 10 to the power of minus 4 newtons. Okay, which option is correct? First option is correct. F is equals to 10 to the power of minus 4 newtons. Okay, next. A body of mass 2 kg moving on a horizontal surface with an initial velocity of 4 meters per second comes to rest after 2 seconds. If one wants to keep this body moving on the same surface with a velocity of 4 meters per second, then the force required is, here we have to calculate the required force. Let us go to the solution. From the first equation of motion, v is equals to u plus at. Substituting values here, v nothing but 0. Why? Because it is comes to rest. Coming to rest, its final velocity is equals to 0. So v is equals to 0. U they given as 4 meters per second initial velocity. So 4 plus a into 2. 2 they given as 2 seconds time. So 4 plus 2a. So a is equals to minus 4 by 2. That is equals to minus 2 meters per second. Now F is equals to ma. Minus 2 into 2, 2 to the 4 newtons. So we are getting force 4 newtons. So which option is correct? Third option is correct. Next. A ship of mass 3000 kg initially at rest is pulled by a force of 1.8 into the power of 4 newtons through a distance of 3 meters. Assuming that the resistance due to water is negligible, the speed of the ship is. Here we have to calculate the speed of the ship. Let us go to the solution. Here the body is at rest. Initially at rest nothing but its initial velocity is 0. So that is u is equals to 0. Then from the third equation of motion, v square minus u square is equals to 2as. Substituting u is equals to 0 in this, then the equation becomes v square is equals to 2as. So from this, v is equals to square root of 2as. A nothing but acceleration. So a can be written as F by m. From the Newton's second law of motion, F is equals to ma, or a is equals to F by m. So in the place of A we are writing F by m. So V is equals to, now substituting values, 2 into 1.8 into 10 to the power of 4, this is the force they given, and S distance they given as 3 meters, and by mass they given as 3000 kilogram. So here 3 ones 3000. So V is equals to root of 1.8 into 2, that is 3.6 into 10 to the power of 4 into here 1000 nothing but 10 cubed, 10 cube here 10 to the power of minus 3. So V is equals to 3.6 into here 10 to the power of 4, 10 to the power of minus 3, 10. So 3.6 into 10, 36. So root 36, 6. So that is equals to 6 meters per second. So the speed of the ship is 6 meters per second. So which option is correct? Fourth option is correct. Next, a gun can exert an average force of 180 newtons against the bullet, and the gun fires 50 grams bullets at a speed of 1 meter per second. The bullet releasing capacity of the gun per minute is, here we have to calculate the capacity of the bullet. Now let us discuss. Now let us go to the solution. F is equals to N into mv by T. So F they given as 180 newtons. So 180 is equals to N into, here they given as mass of the bullets 50 grams, converting into kilogram, 50 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Speed they given as 1 kilometer per second. So converting into meters, 1 into 10 to the power of 10 cube. So by T per minute. Minute means how many seconds? 60 seconds. So we are getting number of bullets. The bullet releasing capacity of the gun per minute is N, we have to find out. So N is equals to, here 180 into 6 by 5. Here we can cancel 0, 0 and 10 to the power of minus 3, 10 cube gets cancels. So 180 is equals to, here N is equals to 180 into 6 by 5. Taking cancellation, 5 1s are 5. Here 5 3s are 15, 5 6 are 30. So 36 into 6, 6 6 is 36, 6 3 is 18 plus 3 21. So N is equals to 216. This is the correct answer. So in which here among these four, which one is correct? First one is correct. So 216. The bullet releasing capacity of the gun per minute is 216. Okay. Next. A body of 2 kg has an initial speed of 5 meters per second. A force acts on it for 4 seconds in the direction of the motion. So the force time graph is shown in figure. Final speed of the body is, here we have to calculate the speed of the body from this graph. Here they given these 4 options, in which one is correct in these 4 options we have to find out. Let us go to the solution. Now area under force time graph, that is sigma F into T, that is m into V minus U. So substituting values half plus, from this graph we are calculating 2 into 3 plus here 4 minus 2 into 3 plus 4.5 minus 4 into T. When it is in the triangle, half into base into height. From the graph we had to calculate this, and then here 2V minus 10. So V is equals to 12.125 meters per second. Okay. Next. So option 3 is correct. Here taking common, 2 into V minus 5 is equals to 14.25. that is after that we are getting 12.125 meters per second. Next, two blocks of masses 3 kilogram and 1 kilogram are kept in contact with each other on a frictionless horizontal table. If a force of 10 newtons is applied on the larger block, what is the contact force between the two blocks? So, here we have to calculate the contact force. Let us go to the solution. Here they given the two blocks, one is 3 kilogram and another is 1 kilogram. We are applying the force, that is 10 newtons. So A is equals to F by sigma m. So that is F by m1 plus m2. F they given as 10 by 3 plus 1, 10 by 4. So that is 10 by 4. Now substituting here, contact force is equals to m2 into A, that is m2 into F by m1 plus m2. So that is equals to 1 into 10 by 4. So 2.5 newtons. So which one is correct? First option is correct. 2.5 newtons. So the contact force between the two blocks is 2.5 newtons. Okay, first option is correct. Next. A stone is released from the roof of an elevator going up with an acceleration of 5 meters per second square. The acceleration of the stone after the release is, here we have to calculate the acceleration of the stone. Let us go to the solution. Here acceleration downwards is equals to g download. Once the body is released, only force acting on it is the gravitational force. So G1 is equals to G down. So that is answer is 9.8 meter per second square downward. So acceleration of the stone after release is 9.8 meters per second square downward. This is the gravitational force, that is acceleration due to gravity. So that is A is equals to G. So A down is equals to G download. Once the body is released, only force acting on it is the gravitational force. So the answer is 9.8 meter per second square downward. Fourth option is correct. Next, a person of mass 60 kilogram is in a lift. The change in the apparent weight of the person when the lift moves up with an acceleration of 2 meters per second square and then down with an acceleration of 2 meters per second square is, here we have to calculate the force, the change in the apparent weight of the person. So now let us go to the solution. W1 is equals to m of g plus a. So that is m they given as mass of a person 60 kilogram into g plus 2. 2 is the acceleration. So now next W2 is equals to m of g minus a. So that is 60 into g minus 2. One is the lift is moving up and lift is moving down. So now delta W is equals to W1 difference W2, that is 60 into g plus 2 minus g minus 2. So here we are getting g gets cancels, minus 2 minus of minus plus 2 into 4, 60 into 4 240 newtons. So finally we are getting 240 newtons. The change in the apparent weight of the person is 240 newtons. Second option is correct. Okay, next one, if m1 is equals to 10 kilogram, m2 is equals to 4 kilogram and m3 is equals to 2 kilogram, then we have to find the acceleration of the system. So see this picture, m1, m2 and m3, 3 blocks. Here we have to calculate the acceleration of this system. Now let us go to the solution. For m1, 10g minus t is equals to 10a. Consider this equation number 1. For m2, t plus, that is tension, plus mg sin theta minus t dash is equals to 4a. From this we can write as t plus 2g minus t dash is equals to 4a. This is equation number 2. Here m2 into g sine 30. Here t plus m2 is equals for m2 t plus m2 into g sine 30 minus t dash is equals to 4a. So here we are writing t plus 2g minus t dash. Here m2 they given as 4 kilogram. Substituting 4 here, we are getting here t plus m2 nothing but 4 g sine 30 1 by 2 minus t dash is equals to 4a. Here 2 ones, 2 twos. So this entire equation becomes t plus 2g minus t dash is equals to 4a. So this is equation number 2. Next, for m3, t dash minus m3g is equals to m3 into a. So t dash minus 2g is equals to 2a. Here substituting m3 and this equation is 3. Third equation. Adding 1 and 2 equations, we get 12g minus t dash is equals to 14a. This is equation number 4. So next again adding 3 plus 4. So we are getting 10g minus is equals to 16a. So a is equals to from this 5 by 8 into g. So this is correct option. A acceleration is equals to 5 by 8 into g. So third option is correct. Okay. The acceleration of m1 and m2 are a1 and a2. Then so which option is correct? Now let us discuss. Observe this. A block is placed on this and we are attaching the two pulleys, and for the second pulley we attached the mass block of mass m2. Now let us go to the solution. a2 is equals to d square x2 by dt square. So that is d square by dt square of x1 by 2. This can be written as 1 by 2 into d square x1 by dt square. So a2 is equals to half a1 or a1 is equals to 2a2. So second option is correct. Next. Two objects of masses 2 kg and 3 kg are connected by light string going over a light smooth pulley clamped at the top of a smooth inclined plane of inclination 30 degrees. The object of mass 2 kg is hanging vertically and the other object is on the inclined plane. The acceleration of system of two masses is, here we have to calculate the acceleration of this system of two masses. Let us go to the solution. A is equals to m1 minus m2 sin theta into g by m1 plus m2. Substituting 2 minus 3 sin 30 into g by 2 plus 3. Here sin 30 half. So that is 2 minus 3 by 2. We are getting taking LCM 4 minus 3 by, that is 1 by 2 into g by 5. So 2 5s are 10. So g by 10 downward. So which option is correct? Second option is correct. Next. How can you lower a 100 kg body from the roof of a house using a cord with a breaking strength of 80 kg weight without breaking the rope? Here 1 kg weight is equals to gram newtons they given. So now let us go to the solution. Here Fr is equals to resultant force is equals to mg minus t. So from this can be written as t is equals to mg minus, here in the place of resultant force we are writing that is ma from the Newton's second law of motion. 100 they given us here 100 kilogram. So 100 g minus 80 g. So we are getting 20 g. So a is equals to t by m, 20 g by 100. 21's 25's 1 by 5 g value, that is acceleration due to gravity 9.8. So 9.8 by 5 we are getting 1.96 meters per second square. This is second option. So second option is correct. Okay. Thanks for watching this video.